Hey, little Indian boys, girls, children of all ages, we are ready to hit the town. I just don't remember what all I need to do next. Clucking chicken. Chicken.
Hey there,
Chicken.
are you the one who ordered the mother clucking chicken?
You bet your ass I am. What took you so mother clucking long?
Sorry,
I had to
I'm
talk
new
to
to
my
this
grandma.
mother clucking delivery stuff. Anyway, I have your mother clucking chicken order right here, and just need you to sign this receipt.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Slow down there. I don't just provide my signature to any stranger off the street, you know. Lots of identity theft going on in the world these days.
But I'm just a kid, and you said you ordered this.
And that's how them identity thieves get ya. They lure you in with a false sense of security. In this case, a harmless, quivering, lonely-looking teenager.
Hey, that's rude.
Point is, we're gonna have to work some things out before I go signing any so-called credit card slip of yours. So, tell me, which came first? The chicken or the egg?
The egg?
The egg, right?
Ha! He thinks the egg came first. You gotta be shitting me. Okay, genius, then explain how the egg came into existence if a chicken didn't lay it first.
Maybe God brought it into existence or something.
Ah, the classic God debate. My human brain can't understand the science behind everything, so I'll make up a story about mythical beings in the clouds creating things and call it a day. Fine, I'll play your game, kid. Tell me, if God created it, then who created God?
I think God created God, because only a God could do such a thing, right?
Your argument is falling apart, kid. Even if there was a God, at some point in time, there had to be nothing. No planets, no space, no gods, nothing. Absolutely nothing. With that in mind, how did any of that stuff come to be? And furthermore, how did it all lead to the chicken or the egg?
Look, I don't pretend to comprehend all the ins and outs of the universe. For Christ's sakes, I'm just a kid trying to survive high school. Maybe some crazy sciencey stuff happened, like a big bang, or a black hole imploded on itself, or some super god magically came into existence and started creating all this stuff.
Listen to yourself. Big bangs? Black holes? Are you kidding me? You're tying your logic into a Gordian knot, kid. It's a simple question, so just give me a simple answer. How did the entire universe come into existence?
That's not a simple question.
I don't know. Maybe it was laid by some kind of ultra mega chicken.
Ultra
Holy
mega chicken.
shit!
No,
Eureka!
he
I
legend.
think you figured it all out! This is it! This is the answer to our existence! You've done it, kid! You've cracked the code! You've cracked the egg! You've unlocked the mysteries of the universe!
Damn, I'm good.
I did?
Yes! This is huge! I'm gonna write a book all about it! Hope you don't mind if I take all the credit. Maybe I'll mention you in the special thanks section. What was your name again?
Oh, it's
Actually, never mind. Can't talk forever about nonsense with a delivery boy. Who the hell has time for that? Here, take the signed credit card receipt and get out of here. I've got some mother-clucking chicken to eat and a mother-clucking book to write.
That was ridiculously complicated. And no tip? Someone
Only
ought to
call
ultra
no
mega
tip.
his
Someone
house.
ought to ultra mega egg his house. Sorry, I was clicking to move. I was not expecting to talk. None of the other houses are accessible. There's my house. Do I have any mail?
Why bother? There's never any mail for me. Just erotica for Grandma.
Okay.
I'd rather not embarrass myself trying to lift the heavy garage door, so I'll just enter through the house.
Okay. Just strutting through town in a towel and some safety goggles. Right. What were
Look
these?
at me, making business transactions like a big
Oh,
boy.
alright, the receipt. I don't get a cool
I
chicken
delivered
suit
the
like
mother
his,
clucking chicken and
unfortunately.
got the mother clucking receipt,
Well,
mother
for giving
clucking
value
sign.
cool.
That's mother clucking great. Okay, a deal's a deal. Here's your new mother clucking chicken costume. Wear it with pride.
I'm not sure that's possible, but thanks. Delivering food to that
Look,
weirdo
see,
in
it's
order
a
to get
chicken
this chicken
hat.
costume was totally worth it. Okay, I may need to reevaluate my life decisions at some point.
See, that's totally not worth it. Now, if it had been a made chicken hood with your face peeking out of the beak like his, maybe. Hey, dude, here, have an efficiency apartment.
I brought this for you.
Oh, I appreciate it, but I don't eat gluten. Trying to keep my girlish figure for bikini season.
It's empty. I thought maybe you could, like, use it as shelter.
Oh, hell, thanks, kid. I'll try it on right now. Wow, it's a lot roomier from the inside. And these grease stains have kind of an Art Deco vibe. Ha, a little cleaning up and it'll be good as new. Thanks, I'll take it. You may proceed, citizen.
I just helped a homeless man find some garbage to sleep in. I'm a hero. Okay, that was strange. Well, onward to something more normal. Delivering erotic photos of my grandma to some old dude in a retirement home.
I still haven't figured out how to get in here just yet.
Oh, bright idea. Let's prevent people from using the wheelchair ramp at a convalescent home. Genius. Hey there, is there any way you can speed her up a bit?
Oh, sure, darling. Let me just strap a jetpack onto her tiny arthritic frame so she can whiz around like a bottle rocket and be out of your way, my liege.
I don't like your attitude, lady. All the Prune Swirl.
God, I can't believe they're trying to make this Prune Swirl stuff look like a dessert. Just because you put sprinkles on a nasty mashed prune and cream concoction doesn't mean it's suddenly a dessert. It's something gross covered in sprinkles. Prune Swirl, you've got to be the most horribly pungent treat I've ever come within 10 feet of. Excuse me, is there any way you could let me in the back door?
Hold on. What did you say? Are you some kind of pervert?
What? No, I mean the rear entrance.
Rear entrance? You little shit, you are a pervert.
No, I mean the actual back entrance door to this building.
Oh, sorry, dude. That's for deliveries only. You gotta go around to the front.
I would, but there's an old lady blocking the way. Can I please just, deliver myself through the posterior passage?
Ugh, pervert.
Ah, god damn it! A CPR dummy. They're great for kissing practice. I mean, so I'm told.
Uh-huh.
Live, damn it! Live! You
Whoa.
again? What are you doing in a dumpster?
What? I'm surviving, mate. The trick to surviving without a job is to hide in this dumpster and wait for them to throw out all the food that the old folks couldn't chew or were too shaky to get the food into their gob on account of their old age.
Well, at least the food doesn't go to waste.
You're right. It goes straight into this here dumpster, and soon enough, out my rosy rumpster.
Got any advice for surviving retirement?
You could say I know a thing or two, considering I was recently forced into retirement due to donger eating circumstances. It's good to establish your usefulness to the pack. Say you have more vigor than some of the elders. Use that vigor to hunt and gather your way to the top of the food chain. Use your little legs for what they're good for and run past your obstacles. And always, always, always get a financial advisor to make sure you don't have too large of a withdrawal rate.
That's, something I'll keep in mind.
I was apparently supposed to find him somewhere else, because this is obviously a second meeting.
How long do you plan on staying in there? Aren't you worried about diseases and stuff?
A dumpster is just a modern man's version of a ruse pouch. If you learn to make yourself at home in it, it'll keep you warm and cozy forever.
As well as alone and smelly.
Looks like I'm in good company then, mate.
Hey.
Have you ever tried, I don't know, applying for a job?
Living in nature is my job, little fella, and my application was approved long ago. Out in the wild, you've got to fend for yourself. You're free from worrying about the shackles of society and filling out W-2 forms and bathing. Out in the wild, you simply have to survive.
Well, I guess you're doing that. Surviving, in the loosest sense of the word.
That's right.
Also wild in the loosest sense of the word.
I gotta go. See you later, Ted.
Sounds good. Let me know if you spot any roomier dumpsters out in the wild.
Yoink.
Here goes nothing.
Oh,
Ugh,
okay.
gross. I hate prunes. I'm already regretting this.
Alright, I gotta go deliver some prune swirls to these diaper-wearing fucks, so I'll catch you later.
Hey, I'm sneaky. Sneaky like Edna. Yeah, that's how you get around this. At one point in Edna and Harvey. Another game I did a playthrough of.
Ugh, covered in prune swirl sludge. Gross. I gotta wash this crap off somehow.
Oh, I assumed I just got another,
It's
skin.
just some abandoned cabbage that's been sitting out for far too long.
Hey, free stinky cabbage.
It smells like farts, so I'm willing to bet it tastes like farts. Look at these pimped out wheelchairs. Sweet. I'm lazy, but not lazy enough to need one of these.
Oh, okay.
No time to clean.
Well, you just say
All I want to do is a broom, broom, broom in the room, room.
Where am I? Okay. Let's see. Beer, Thurman, Blair. I don't know any of these people.
It's one of those holders for patient files. Most of them say near death.
They all say the same thing. It's already grayed out.
Say there, mister. What you watching?
Quit your chin wagging. I can't hear my stories.
All I see is static. Perhaps you'd like me to embark on a quest to fix the channel for you.
Don't you dare go messing with the TV. If I miss this episode, I won't know what's going on in the next one.
Pretty sure it'll be more snow and static. Winter is coming.
Enough of your belly aching. This is the best part.
Will you go to prom with me?
Lost a lot of good men to prom. Some of them came back, but you know, they didn't really come back. You can still see the loss in their eyes. 1,000-yard stares and all.
So, is that a yes?
Out of respect for my fallen comrades, no. Besides, I'd rather walk backwards naked through a cattail patch than be your date, Thimbledick.
Damn.
Do you even know what year it is?
It's the year where I lose all my inhibitions and manners on a kid who won't stop interrupting my stories.
Well, that was surprisingly lucid. Good for you, old-timer.
Old-timer? Old-timer? The only old-timer here is that ticking time bomb called my fist. And let me tell you, when it goes off, there won't be nobody left to pull out of this foxhole.
You do realize that TV is busted, right?
Not as busted as your face is gonna be if you don't get the hell away from me, you little whippershit.
Yikes.
What's happening on your, stories?
Oh, you watch them too? Margaret got the family back to the cabin before the big storm hit. Looks like they might be okay for now, if that pack of coyotes doesn't come back for the ducks.
Yeah, but how are they gonna feed themselves with them coyotes out there? They can't stay shacked up in that cabin forever.
Margaret's got a good head on her shoulders, and she's bringing up those kids right. As long as they work together, a pack of coyotes won't be much of a problem.
I gotta say, I kinda have a crush on Margaret. That scene of her trying on new pantaloons got me all hot and heavy.
How dare you? Lusting after a recent widow like that? She's got mouths to feed, and here you are ogling her. You keep your eyes off anything that isn't a damn coyote.
Well, have fun watching
That
TV,
was
dude.
funny.
Later.
Well, it's about damn
Oops.
time. I
Can't watch what
what
happens to
to
Margaret ever in
Margaret
a
with
year
you.
off all damn day.
It's a bunch of TV guides from decades ago. Why are these here? No thanks, but if I ever want to know when an episode of Matlock from 1989 was airing, I know where to come.
Hey, you might need to know that. I don't know.
The drawer doesn't open. I hate furniture that lies.
Me too.
How do you get that good at sleeping? Because I'm normally kept awake with existential dread. Sounds like somebody needs to get this old-timer a CPAP machine.
Hello. Are you Bernie?
Nice place, this Golden Haze.
Nice. It's a bucket of piss.
Aw, come on. I know it's not a luxury resort and all, but it's certainly not as bad as an actual bucket of piss.
Oh, really? Do me a favor, Sonny. Inhale deeply for me.
Why?
Just do it.
Yikes.
Okay.
So, what did you smell?
Piss.
Urine.
Ha! See? I rest my case.
Well, I'm sure there are some good things about this place.
Oh, sure, I can look on the bright side. At least it's not the Mulch Emporium.
What's so bad about the Mulch Emporium?
Are you shitting me, Sonny? What isn't wrong with the Mulch Emporium?
I don't get it. They just sell mulch and deliver it to your home, don't they?
Some years ago, I specifically ordered a sphagnum peat moss mulch for my garden from the Mulch Emporium. The company assured me that they could not only deliver it, but they would spread it around while I was out of town to help my garden grow.
Okay. Sounds about right.
Yeah, sounded great. Sounded fucking fantastic, eh, Sonny? Well, those dipshit twerps over at Mulch Emporium got my order mixed up, and they delivered a huge batch of rubber mulch.
Rubber mulch.
Tires! They delivered recycled tire rubber and spread it all over my entire property.
That doesn't seem like something that would help a garden grow.
Ding, 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 we have a winner! That rubber mulch killed my garden. It killed every living thing.
So did they come replace it and pay for the damages?
Oh, sure, they offered to plant me a new garden and pay for my losses, but that doesn't cover all the work I put into my beloved garden. You can't pay for that loss of time.
Actually, that's what lawsuits are for, and...
Pretty hard to hit 'em with a lawsuit when you took a flamethrower to your entire property in a fit of rage. Sure, they couldn't prove that I started the fire, but they claimed that the fire is what caused my garden to die, and not their wretched rubber tire mulch.
Sorry to hear that.
Not as sorry as they're going to be.
Yikes.
That sounds frighteningly ominous. What do you mean?
Grandma's scary.
I'm sending them a scathing letter in the mail.
Oh.
A letter?
You heard me. I wrote them a scathing letter explaining what a horrible company they are.
That actually sounds like a perfectly pragmatic way of handling it.
I think so too. I also go on to explain that they murdered my garden, and they murdered my family because it's their fault I set fire to the house.
Okay, that sounds crazy, and...
Then I go on to explain how I'm going to set fire to their families when I take my
damn.
flamethrower out of storage.
I'm sorry, but that's not a scathing letter. What you've written is a death threat.
You mean there's a difference?
Can I help you in some way?
Come to think of it, you can. Would you go fetch me my flamethrower?
No. No, I won't be doing that.
And here I thought you were the kind of young man who believed in standing up for what's good and right. I thought you believed in chivalry.
I do, just not the kind that involves flamethrowers.
Fine. Can you at least mail my scathing letter to the Mulch Emporium for me?
I'm not sure I'm comfortable with that. Isn't that like being an accomplice?
Technically? I don't know, but trust me, Sonny, you don't want to get on my shit list. So again, will you mail out my letter?
I'll
guys?
think about it.
Well, why don't you think about walking over to the nurse's station, grabbing it out of my purse, and then heading outdoors to put it in the mailbox so I don't have to set your house on fire.
Holy shit!
I guess you best be getting on with it then, Sonny. Who knows, maybe I'll even give you a reward for doing me this favor.
I guess yeah, okay. Bye.
Tweaks.
Coop stares deeply into the basket full of yarn balls. He loses 2 perception points.
Better find that nurse station, I guess. This guy's dead.
Is anybody else seeing this? Anybody?
Yoink. Oh, never mind.
Out of my way, young man. We've got a dire emergency here. Sir? Sir, can you hear me? Can you raise your arms for me? Both of them. Just raise them up for me. Come on, sir. I'm gonna need you to cooperate with me. Can you smell toast, sir? Do you have any allergies to nitroglycerin? Okay. Have you been this way for more than 4 hours? Hello? What did you have for lunch? Blink 6 times if you can hear me. Sir, you need to respond to my questions or we're going to be here all day long. Now I'm going to ask you again. Can you raise your arms for me?
Okay.
Back up! This patient is in need of serious medical assistance. Sir? Sir, can you hear me? Click your heels together 3 times if you can. Sir, how many fingers am I holding up? Sir? Sir, if you're not going to cooperate, I'll have to break up the defibrillator like last time.
You're kind of useless.
Excuse me.
Welcome to Golden Haze. How can I help you?
I'm looking for my grandma's friend, Bernie. Old guy, lives here, currently going through a sexual awakening. Do you know where I can find him?
I sure can. Bernie lives right here in Golden Haze.
Right. I was hoping you'd be a little more specific.
Of course. You can find him in the interior of the building.
Great. Huge help.
Anybody?
Good afternoon.
Oh,
Nope.
thanks for noticing. I just got it replaced. Works like a charm now. Tick-tock.
Will you go to prom with me?
I'd love to, little honky, but I'm married. My wife used to make the most glorious key lime pie. Used real key limes and everything. I used to say to her, Mary, your pie is the key lime to my heart. And we would laugh and laugh.
That was surprisingly lucid.
I told him it would never be deep enough, but far be it from me to argue with a gravedigger. Long story short, not deep enough.
Do you have any other stories about your wife?
Oh no, I never married. I was a sailor. I was married to the sea. Couldn't tie this old schooner down. Except maybe for an evening if those legs were long enough. Meow. Say, would you like to see my coin collection?
Sure.
Sure.
So, are you going to show it to me?
Show you what now?
Your coin collection.
Why would I want to see your coin collection? I have one of my own.
No, you offered to show me your coin collection.
I don't have your coin collection, son. That's your business. And business is closed.
What I'm trying to say is, I'd be happy to see your coin collection.
Coins or beans, you can't grow tobacco in a turnip patch. But boy, we sure tried back in my day.
I think it's pill time for you, dude.
I've once seen a man with bamboo shoots shoved under his fingernails, and he wasn't even a panda.
Cool bolo tie. Did your grandkids give you that?
You know who you remind me of? The Rita Hayworth. She wasn't as pretty as the other girls of her time, but boy, did she have
Rita
talent.
Hayworth was pretty.
Thanks. I don't get a lot of compliments, so I'll take what I can get.
You gotta take it where you can get it, Sonny. To be honest, everyone was simply amazed at just how much blood that boy could lose. The floor was like lava, but sticky instead of hot. Sometimes I see it when I close my eyes.
Okie dokie.
Psst, come on over here. I got something to tell you. You'll find the naked ladies in the dumpster. They're blind, but golly, are they beautiful. Don't tell them I sent you, though.
Double okie, double dokey. It's nice to see someone in such a good mood.
When I was a pilot, the air traffic controller was a woman. Very unusual. I took note of her kindness and gentle voice, but I wish I could have smelled her through the Victrola.
Do you have any other regrets?
Regrets? Oh, I'm full of them, but I wasn't sure if the boat would float. Good golly, it did, though. Took us wherever we needed to go, and boy, did we get some serious VD. Never did find the bodies. Sturdy boat, good sails.
That's TMI for a question I never asked. How do you like Golden Haze?
It was 3 p.m. on a Sunday when my wife died. Boy, did it rain that day. But the chicken on the roof told us not to touch the green goo, so we went down to the A&W to get some root beer. Back in those days, the root was just a stick they put in your beer. Sometimes I get sad now.
What little I understood of that sounded pretty sad.
Well, you know what they say. It
Did
takes
you
two
tie
to
an onion to your
tango.
belt?
2 birds in the hand will eat the whole bush before the early bird even wakes up. Ever since then, I've left a trail of breadcrumbs. At the time, everyone was doing it, so even the police didn't mind.
I'm honestly not following.
I can't believe I have a son, especially a white one.
I'd better ramble on from this rambling on.
Yeah, so I killed a few men. So what? We were fighting the good fight, and a damn good fight it was.
Thank you for all that, sir. Alright, I have made it to the cafeteria, apparently.
Jesus! That's enough coffee to last a lifetime. And most people here don't have a lifetime left. A sticky handkerchief. I'm going to assume those are polka dots and not polka snots.
You.
Touching a dirty handkerchief is the exact opposite of what I want to do. Hey there, need any help eating your peas?
No! I'm a grown woman and I can do it myself.
Will you go to prom with me?
No. I'm a grown woman and I can go to prom myself.
No, you can't. You can barely feed yourself.
I can barely feed myself on my own, thank you very much.
Come on, lady. Let a nice young man help you across the street.
Across the street to prom?
Yeah?
I've had far handsomer suitors take me to ballroom dances in my day, and I'm not lowering my standards now.
God damn it! Have you considered using a spoon?
A spoon? Don't you kids know anything about table manners? Spoons are for barbarians. And soup.
I just think it'd be a little easier for, you know, all the shaking around that you're doing.
Forks are the proper way to eat peas, but you mustn't confuse them. You have a fork for salad, a fork for the main course, and a fork for peas. I'm going to earn my peas because my mother didn't raise a quitter.
Huh, I guess your generation really was cut from a different cloth than mine. A cloth that's never heard of a spork.
Alright, if I have to talk to her again, I will, but
meal.
there's
Bye.
just so many
Well,
long
Ethel,
conversations I
looks
can
like
handle.
it's just you and your peas, once again. Typical.
Especially after a rambling guy. A letter B.
I only touch A's.
Oh, okay.
Ah, today's menu. Lots of food that don't need to be chewed. It's the sheet music to an old-timey song called Has Anybody Here Seen Kelly? I'll just leave it here for somebody who actually knows how to play the piano.
Okay.
I don't have time to watch TV.
Sure you do.
I say let the tray stay, okay?
Okay. Okay. And now I've come full circle. Looks like I'm gonna have to investigate those rooms. Anyway, I'm gonna call it here. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed, please like, comment, or subscribe. Or not. I'm not the boss of you. Good night.